everyone. My name is Zelda Kelly. I'm with PsychicSecrets.com, and welcome, because this is your weekly tarot for the week of September 11th through the 17th. Now, I am going to say that we are in a Mercury retrograde for Libra and Virgo. I'm going to give you the little playlist right up here so you can see how it affects you per sign, and also a little bit about a Mercury retrograde, okay? So you can check that playlist out, and I will attach it. Well, where am I? I will attach it right here. Okay, there we go. So let's start and get this message for you. Now I want to do something a little different today, okay? And for each reading, please remember that it won't always resonate with you, but I appreciate you watching and do take the parts that do resonate with you. This is good energy coming this week, I do believe. We've had a lot of changes for September happen already, and there is the first card. You know, maybe I should stop right here, because this is such an excellent card. The Nine of Cups. We're going to put this here, okay? So what I want to do now is I have shuffled, and I want to cut the deck, and I was going to do the first one there, but I'm going to just do the other two here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn these over, and we can talk about them, all right? This is very interesting energy coming here, because first and foremost, this Nine of Cups is the heart's desire. It's your wish fulfilled. It is your yes card. It is actually equivalent to the Nine of Hearts in the playing card deck, or when you're reading Cartomancy. Look at this little face. Isn't that just so funny? I just love that. He's sitting there so accomplished, his little red turban on. He just looks so wonderful. And he has all of these little cups just in a row to show, almost like trophies, that he is so accomplished. And he has, well, he has performed, he has worked hard, everything that is associated with this card. And if you're using the laws of attraction and you see this video, this is your answer. The answer is yes, it is coming forward to you. Now, how does this play into this, okay? So I think things financially, because obviously this is financial coming for you, feel like they are a little topsy-turvy going into this week. That finances have been a little up and down, maybe even robbing Peter to pay Paul. But by the end of the week, you're going to see the light. There's going to be a difference come for you, because look at this. You've got the King of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles means that you really have been looking over your finance and your financial house. This is an excellent card for you, because it means that, yes, this king can go to battle, but he knows that keeping your eye on your finances will really affect your house, and you may not have to go to battle if you keep things right. That's what you're doing, all right? So I'm going to lay this card up here, actually down here, and I'm going to lay this card down here, and now we can look to see what's happening here. So with this Ten of Wands, this to me looks as though you've picked up stakes and you're moving. Now, that's my interpretation of that. And I think along with that, the move means that you are a very benevolent spirit, by the way. You are a giver, sometimes overgiving, but you are a giver. Remember, always take care of yourself first, so that way you can take care of others and won't put yourself in a bad position. I know there's many of us out there that you give till it hurts. We're not really supposed to give till it hurts. We're supposed to give until it feels good. And you make sure that you keep replenishing your stock so you're taken care of as well as others. But back to the reading. this shows that it looks like you've made a very good decision. And it's the right decision because of our little friend here, the Nine of Cups. That right decision is, it looks like a move. You're changing gears financially. Now, let's look at the next two. Definitely the choices are coming with this Seven of Cups. Now, the Seven of Cups, I want to tell you about this. The reason that this character here is void is because our focus needs to be on what we are looking forward to for the future. This can represent us in many, many areas because many times we have the opportunity to choose something before us. And before we get all the facts, we choose blindly. And I want you to know, some of these cups have, well, different little things. That doesn't look so good, but that's pretty obvious. But some of them wouldn't look so hurtful. And look at the face on that cup. So make sure you have the facts before you make a decision or you make the choice. And that fits in with this card because you see, this is the 6, this is the 7. Making those decisions in your financial house. Now, here with the High Priestess, you have required balance. This is a very spiritual card. You are looking, and I'm going to say once again, if you're using the laws of attraction, these two cards work very well together because this balance is like yin yang. It is a very spiritual card. This tapestry behind her represents the Holy of Holies, that actually where you can get past and go through to God. Now, that was in the olden days. We do have a direct now feed to Father. But this is a very interesting card to come up with this because I think that not only have you been hoping and praying and claiming your heart's desire, you've really made some very good choices regarding this. So let's continue. The Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is a benevolent, wonderful person, and this can be you too for this coming week. You can see that the sword is upright. She's announcing, hey, I'll go to battle for anything that comes my way, and I have already, but I'm also ready to negotiate. I'm also ready to lend a hand. I'm also ready to give. That's you, my friend. Now, along with this is the Tower. Now, this looks like a scary thing, doesn't it? With this Tower card, well, this definitely means that there needs to be change, and change is coming. And it doesn't really necessarily mean a total collapse, but you're definitely going to know that this change is coming, and that's this week. I think you've been praying for the change because that is your goal. That is, after all, what you've been asking for, according to our little friend here, the Nine of Cups. The last two that I'm going to say, this fellow, and I'm going to say this also fits really nicely with this Queen of Swords energy, is, I think, also you. Great attitude, unfinished, there's unfinished business for you, but having a great attitude, chatty, witty, wonderful. This week, you're going to prove how you are just such a warrior, that you've brought yourself through and that you've made it. I love this because the page is announcing that that decision, you will hear on that decision, and that decision is coming through this week. It's an important decision. It is a financial decision. And with this Chariot card, now the Chariot card is, I'm going to put this here, the Chariot card also corresponds very well with this High Priestess card. Why? If you look closely, there is a yin-yang in this. There is the subconscious and the conscious mind that you're dealing with. There's all kinds of different spiritual references in this card, and it also means a decision of what path that you are going to take. This charioteer, that's what he is called, is really not giving caution to the wind, but you see these two sphinx are not connected to the chariot. So it is a spiritual, subconscious, and conscious thing that is happening here. And once again, you are in control of this. So the last row that we have here now going into this week, and I love this, you definitely have a new beginning coming. This new beginning, and I think all of this has led up to the tower. We had to have the tower for everything to kind of fall over, and then so you can start your new beginning. That's what it takes. You need to end one situation and begin the other. With this card, you've already turned your back on the past. You've got the world in your hands, and you have made your decision to go forward. You've chosen your path. Isn't this funny how so many things come up here where you're choosing your path, that there's been a tearing down of the old, there's a new coming, there is the new beginning, balance required, and all is coming forward for you this week. See, there's your new beginning. That goes from the Nine of Cups, and now this is your celebration of accomplishment. There's the little family and celebrating and the home. But just remember, this is a first step, because now the road still continues on, and we always have a new path in our lives. So I think this week, my darlings, is going to be a very good week. Changes are coming for you, no doubt, but they are good changes. And they have to do with financial, but they also have to do with you choosing the path, and it's already been chosen. Now you just have to go down and follow that path. Don't forget, we're in that Mercury retrograde, and that may affect you. And I'll put that right up there. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate you. You be well, you take care, and I will see you again next time. Bye for now, and have a beautiful week.